Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV. My name is Alex. I'm outside Goodison Park with Fathur. Fathur, we're out in the cold. Now we don't have the late kickoff to worry about, so luckily for us, we can actually get back home, and I want to get away from this place as quickly as I can. But you know, we had to sit through some awful football and shouting and screaming. I think it's just quite sad, to be honest with you.
I'm tired. Really tired of how the performance on the pitch keep failing week in, week out. Two Northwest trips, 2 L's. 3 straight away defeats total now. I can't even be mad about it because I'm used to it now. And I'm tired. I don't want to be playing like this. I don't want to. But in reality, where we are right now, we deserve everything that we get. I asked for a change after Burnley away. I said this back in Burnley away as well, specifically said our mentality has been changed. I keep telling people, but again, like, I've been getting called out by every name under the sun about the mentality hasn't been that changed. I was proven wrong by other people, and they were right.
I mean, we talk about fans being too negative or, pessimistic. I think it's just setting a standard at the moment because everyone that has negativity towards the club is completely justified when you see things like this.
Absolutely, man. Like, our standards at the moment, my standards should be this high. But at the moment, when I look at it, a couple of players walking by, fucking hell, man. They look dejected. But our standards at the moment is like really that low now. And then how are we going to go back up again? It's going to take a lot of work to do. My worry thing is, I've read the quotes that Pochettino, that after the press conference today.
Please enlighten me.
Apparently he said we need to analyze the reality. I can't even fucking... apparently, when he analyzed the reality, he also said about, we need to talk and try to improve in the next transfer market. So basically, he's asking more signings to the board.
You know what? If you are going to give him sign, give him some ready-made signings. Because there's no excuse for him not to be able to coach ready-made players. There is an excuse with players who haven't performed at the highest level because there's a good chance, and this is with any club that make any signing, a lot of these boys just won't cut it at Chelsea.
That's the thing. You're right. In terms of recruitment that we've had so far, ever since the January transfer window, so far has been potential S. But now, you're asking a lot of questions, can these potential players becoming that world-class players that people thought it would be? At the moment, I haven't seen anyone that can be reaching that, signing that, potential to world-class level, and maybe let alone, a good talented player that can be good in the Premier League. So you've got to ask a lot of questions, not only tactically on the pitch, but also off the pitch. If you want to say Poch out, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. What I do have a problem is you have to be consistent on the energy that you have to give criticizing towards the recruitment team. Because Stewart and Winstanley are the ones that are hiring Poch. They're the ones that are scouting these players.
They're obviously being given a criteria from the owners of what they're looking for. Because otherwise, if you had all the money we had, we would go out and put a bid in for Harry Kane. We would try and sign Victor Osimhen, all of these players, so that we wouldn't have these issues now with a lack of goals and obviously no midfield.
You hit the nail on the head there when you say the word criteria.
And the defence.
Yeah, criteria, that you said everything there. Then goes back into the board signing as well. Why are they keeping this model about, let's go sign under 25-year-old, potential world-class players? They just, again, I said this multiple times, even on the pod, they just gamble on those players to become potential and sell it for profit. What are they thinking in the first place when they bought into the club? We're never going to be a project club in the first place because we're already used to that winning mentality. Signing that ready-made players that you said earlier. That is where I feel the board's now got to change their mindset about signing ready-made players. By the way, the board in the beginning of the season, they said, oh, we must get Champions League football. We must get any European football. We must get trophies under the belt to build to get our money for financial criteria. You talk a lot off the pitch, but what happened on the pitch? There's no process there whatsoever. Nothing. We're 14, by the way, 14th. And we're supposed to be the one that in the Champions League team. Aston Villa yesterday, what happened? 1-0 against Arsenal, the title contenders. I warned people about Aston Villa yesterday. They're going to be the one at Champions League team. Look what happened. They went from a team in the relegation spot after they lost 2-0 to us. They're now in the Champions League. Is that a core process? I don't think so. It's called already made players. That is called the goal of the target itself. Aston Villa never thought that they were in that position in the first place, but here they are now. Last season with Newcastle, now it's Aston Villa. Other teams now want to make that Champions League spot to make them name for themselves. At the moment, we look like we look like a team that fighting for that relegation spot, fighting to stay in the Premier League. That's not who we are right now. We lost that sense of our identity for a while now, Alex. I don't know about you, man. I have no idea how you're still this positive at the moment.
No, it's not that I'm positive, and I just want to highlight, I think what we've seen is an absolute disgrace, and I think the players should be ashamed of themselves. I think everyone associated with the club should hang their head in shame. And when I see the players going on the bus, they are, right? And I actually don't believe that there's a lack of effort. And that's why I still try and string some positives, because I think if you are trying, at least see if you can get something. So I could look at Sanchez and say he made some good saves. I could look at Mudryk and say he was positive at moments. Palmer tried. Gallagher tried. Was there any output, though? Oh, go on, turn the camera. There's Pochettino. Pochettino, my friend. I hope that I'm right in saying that he is going to be given more time, because I believe that he deserves it based on the fucking atrocity that he's inherited.
Well, he's just coming on to get a picture as well, though. What I love.
To get a picture with the fans. Yeah, Jesus Perez, the assistant manager.
Go to the camera, though. He's over there. Like, he's a lovely bloke as well. Ask him some questions.
Let's see if I can ask him. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Excuse me, coach.
No, wait for him to finish,
brother. That was Jesus Perez, our assistant manager. I didn't want to interrupt this conversation, but yeah, he just walked off straight away.
I think they're kind of like speaking in Spanish and certain things, but at the moment, I think he's speaking to the gentleman over there. Body language says it all. I don't think it's not in a good...
It looks like he doesn't give a fuck. I'll be brutally honest, Father.
Really?
Well, I'm sorry, mate. But, I mean, the least you could do is maybe apologise? No?
That's true as well.
I mean, look, I'm defending these fucking guys. I'm defending them.
Oh,
And I'm saying, listen, just fucking show us some respect. No, look, I'm not asking for a picture. And you know what? I don't blame him. He doesn't want to speak to me.
Yeah.
But acknowledge us. Say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the performance. Come out, fucking smile, talk to your mates. What are you talking about?
It's mad, isn't it? Like, at the moment, they're going to get the heat from our fan base. Unfortunately, now 60% of our fan base already poached out. Some people poached out, some people still poached in, because we are in a mess right now. I'll be real. And
telling me, mate.
And when I kind of whisper some things that he said to the gentleman over there, I speak Spanish, by the way, but it does feel like they had enough of the team right now.
Hey, yeah, but look, this is where I defend them again. The players aren't good enough. You can only do so much as a coach, right? If Pochettino went into Luton's dressing room, he's not going to fucking get Champions League football, right? But the point still stands in that the players are unproven. Now, we do have some proven players. Sterling, oh my God. Horrible. Horrible to watch. Horrible, Father. Where are we getting our experience from? Okay, you look to the midfield. Come on, mate. 200 million. Over 200 million. Mate, we can't even press. Why are we playing Gallagher deeper? Why are we tweaking things like that? He's the only one who leads from the front. I shouldn't be writing to you, Father. You should be writing to me. I am disgusted with what I've seen. I'm disgusted, mate. I've come out here, I'll be honest with you, I had a heavy night, 4 hours sleep, come up here, got here 10 minutes before kickoff. I rushed, paid for a cab, right? I spent over 100 quid to get here. And many fans have spent more than that because they've come further than I have.
100%.
And we've been so let down, so let down. I was almost in tears when that second goal came out. I felt like, I really had to hold myself back because I'm seeing a team that's fighting, Father, but they're fucking shit.
Headless chickens.
Headless chicken. I don't know what that
The headless chicken, I'll be real with you. And I just looked at Poch right now, like, I don't know what he's going to do. I really don't. I love the guy, don't get me wrong. I spoke to him for the first time when he signed over to Chelsea. He's a lovely bloke. At the moment, he's been setting up to fail. I'm sorry, he's been setting up to fail. And people keep talking about Poch out because he's got that Spurs DNA. Right. Can you?
You never did this with Spurs, mate.
That's the craziest part ever. And it's so sad to see as well. I want him to succeed in this football club to prove people wrong. But at the moment, it's not looking that way. And just situation right now, look at how many of us still here. Looking at the bus now, the team bus. The team bus still here. It's tough. It's tough, innit? It's tough. And I'm really heartbroken right now. I really do. I just, you know what, for the first time, I'm actually speechless, man. I'm actually gutted.
So, mate, thank you very much, Father.
How long is that?